Welcome, I'm Phil.
And I'm Darren.
From the No Guts, No Galaxy podcast. Today we bring to you Run Hot or Die, grand final match between Eridani Light Pony and Chaos Legion.
Indeed we do, and it is another beautiful day here on Forest Colony. It is a little overcast, but that adds to the mood lighting in my opinion.
The ambiance. Alright, we're going to be looking through the eyes of the Eridani Light Pony side, and specifically Window right now, who's in a Jenner 7F with 6 small lasers, and it looks like he's going to be the scout for the ELP team.
And our window to combat, if you will please. It looks like he didn't spot anybody jumping up over the hill there, so he's going to flank over to the west and see if he can locate anybody in that direction.
Now, Darren, you know as well as I, this is a competitive match with two sides, some really great players, some great experience going back and forth. It'll be interesting to see how this battle unfolds. Are they going to commit right off the bat, or are they going to do sort of a chess match, weigh each other?
I agree, and it looks like Window did make first contact there. That was target Alpha on the other team. That's Smoke and Joe in a Jenner 7F. Same loadout, 6 small lasers, and we'll see what Window is going to do here. It looks like he's thinking about heading out on the northern side of this hill to get some more contact, and he locates target Bravo as well, who is machining a K2 with 2 Gauss, 2 medium lasers, and an AMS.
Now, Window's using the terrain to his advantage. He's using cover, concealment, and what he's doing there is what MechWarrior Online said is the whole role warfare, information warfare. He's gathering information, i.e. locating targets, and he's relaying that back to his teammates.
Looks like the ELP is definitely remaining conservative and keeping their cover behind the hills while the scouts do their job. And it looks like the scouts just checked the cave entrance to see if anybody was flanking them. No such luck.
I think both sides are going to be a little bit conservative because, this is a competitive match. If you just run out there, well, you're going to get killed, so.
Speaking of which, we have first engagement here. It looks like Smoke and Joe is making a run through their front line. Not sure what's happening. Smoke and Joe's taking a lot of back damage. What do you think his goal here is?
Well, this is actually an interesting move by Smoke and Joe. I think what he's doing is reconnaissance. He took a dive in to see if the ELP forces were back here in Charlie 4, which is basically their exit to the cave entrance, and they're not. So I think what we may see is a chaos sort of flanking maneuver.
Well, it'll definitely be interesting to see what they do with the information that he gathered. It was definitely costly information. Took quite a lot of hits on his back, so we'll see what Chaos does now.
And like you were saying, Darren, how important is that information? Let's see if Chaos uses that to their advantage and maybe even pushes through the caves. And what'll be interesting is ELP ready for something like that?
I agree. It definitely looks like they're considering it. The lights keep popping out, checking that direction. It looks like they're kind of checking over in the D7 area to see if anyone's heading towards that cave entrance. So yeah, we'll see who makes the first move here.
So something important to notice is that permanent position of ELP in Delta 4 overlooking the cave has shifted. So it's now with the main group. So there's no one looking at the cave right now.
So it looks like maybe that scout of ELP's is heading over there, changed his mind, was maybe taking a little bit too much fire from Chaos.
All right, so we got Window moving here again, just gathering information, seeing where the enemy's at. Now he's positioning himself up in a good position because no one's out in the water. As you all know, the map is quite large, and the water is sort of a death trap if you're caught out in the open. So no one's over there.
And it looks like he is indeed going to go back and check the cave entrance, just like we were talking about. See if any... Oh, and he spots somebody right there, hunchback. First target, and we got another target coming out of the cave. Looks like we're going to get a little brawl here.
So it looks like we have 2 hunchbacks and a Jenner at the very beginning.
Window falls on his face, gets back up. When he gets back up, he's got some support, so it looks like we're going to have some multiple targets here. And more falling down. Definitely difficult to maneuver in these tight spaces in these fast mechs.
You're seeing how the ELP members are swinging around from Delta 5 to Charlie 4 to support. like you said, it's so close quarters in there that they're trying to maneuver. Being a scout, speed is key, and they just keep ramming into each other.
Those collisions can be a great advantage if you have teammates around who can then aim at the opponent when he's standing up, and there's a few brief seconds there where you can get some real good shots in. But we're getting some, obviously, team-on-team collisions happening here as well.
Yeah, speed and maneuverability is a scout's best friend, and obviously, oh, and there they go. One of them, he just ran into a friendly, and you just can't help it, especially in this close quarters. This map, it's almost like an urban environment, and he's taking a beating right now.
Yeah, I saw sparks flying in every direction in that one. And first death there, Armitage kills Tease.
Oh, and Window just went down. Our eyes are now going to be switching over to spectator mode. All right, now we're looking through the eyes of Stimbles and his Atlas, and into the brawl we go. Protection is down in his catapult.
It is 1-2. Chaos is up by 1. And Rextail gets the kill on Savus, and that evens it out at 2-2.
Now I think we just had someone else go down in the middle of all that chaos. And the brawl and close quarters fighting is on. We've got another kill. Xylo and Kristoff and Stimbles all go down at the same time. So it's now 4-on-4. So
definitely a complete change up from what was happening earlier when they were being a little bit more conservative and feeling each other out. Now it is all-out chaos and destruction on the battlefield. It is now 5-4 with ELP up by 1.
Yeah, Cartman was the last person to go down, and that was 4 Atlases straight that just went down. I mean, it was just a flurry of mechs.
Kelthang gets a kill on Tanky, and it is evened up 5-5.
Now we're watching through Armitage and how he's doing. Now he still has all of armor. He's not internal, but he just runs into a friendly Hunchback as well.
Lots of mechs on the ground. Everybody's standing up, and battle resumes. Looking at K2 there, taking some damage.
Now Chaos is pretty banged up, but so is ELP. This should be interesting to see how things play out here.
Chaos, of course, with 2 K2s now.
Brett Lex just went down.
Laser fire, sparks, molten metal everywhere.
Yeah, we've got those Gauss rifles from those catapults just tearing through armor.
Armitage getting some back shots in there before he went down.
Kelthang is down, and that was in a catapult as well. So it's up to 6 kills on both sides, 2 mechs on each side each. And now we're looking through Mavericks and the Jenner.
Of course, Mavericks getting the kill on Kelthang, and now he is pursuing the Jenner.
All right, now Armitage is down, so we've got a 2-on-1 situation against Mavericks. And he's also critical in his right torso, and he's running an XL engine, and this could be it for him.
Definitely a sticky situation. We'll see he's using the cover to his advantage and the speed, of course. And it looks like he's keeping that right torso away from danger.
Yeah, he took down Smokin' Joe in the other Jenner, and now it's just basically him versus a catapult.
Now, do we know the status on this catapult?
It's hurt. Its CT is critical, and I don't think he has any more ammo for those Gauss rifles, so it may be effectively 2 mediums versus this Jenner.
So Mavericks versus Machine. It's a battle of the M's. We got a light pilot versus a heavy. We'll see who wins. This is down to the last moments here.
Now Mavericks is being smart. He's shielding that right torso. He knows he can't take much more hits on it.
Definitely doing a great job keeping his torso safe.
Yeah, I don't think this will last much longer if Machine can get a hit, or if Mavericks, I think it's almost over.
And Machine is down. Mavericks gets the kill, is the winner and the sole survivor of round 1.
The Eridani Light Pony are victorious, and I would say the MVP for their side would be Mavericks. He did a great job shielding his right torso, not only at the end, but a few minutes prior to, and pretty much saved the day for them.
I would have to agree with you on that MVP. Also doing a great job on the other team, Machine, with 804 damage done, 2 kills, and 3 assists.
Like a machine, and that was the end of round one. Make sure to watch round two.